guys, my name is Sylvia, and recently I just moved from the United States back at China, which means that I no longer have a walk-in closet. So this closet behind me is all I have to store all my clothing. But anyway, I learned a lot of organization skill ever since moving back here because I have to try to kind of pack everything into this closet, not just my own stuff but also my husband's stuff. And today I'm gonna go over some tips. So I'm kind of lucky because the closet that I have is already kind of pre-arranged into different sections. I have like a shelf on top of this, which is not huge and it's not really reachable by me, but you could use it as storage space. And I also get like some of those drawers over here, and I also get, you know, like a little section underneath, which is also of the camera. So step number one of cleaning up, you need to throw away all the clothes that you don't want. And you don't have to kind of like throw them away. You could like donate them to Goodwill, you could, you know, auction it online, try to sell it in like Facebook group or whatever, but don't put them in your closet if you have a small closet because you don't have space with it. You essentially want to leave kind of a little space, which is like right here and maybe some on the other side for clothing you really like and you're really gonna wear it in a daily usual. When I clean up my walk-in closet, I find clothing that are from like high school. Then step two is to separate them into the season clothing. So for usual clothing, kind of just like long sleeve one, like the super thick one that I know I'm not gonna wear, I just fold them and store them away in a section box underneath my bed. But for winter clothing that are really like thick, I have like those dust protecting thing, and I store them inside. You don't have to do it this way. You could also just put them in a vacuum bag and suction them out, so you got all this space here that is, you know, like storing winter clothing. The advantage on doing that is, one, you could protect dust from getting into winter clothing, of course, so you don't have to take them out to dry clean again if you already dry clean them once. And two, they save space because they collapse all the clothes together. So over here, it looks like a giant pile, but there's 10 winter coats here. The step three is you need to find good organizing tools. So hangers, storage bin, and you know, like the pen storage that I was showing. And you know, like, so over here, if the camera catch that, let's see, yep, the camera catch that. So underneath here I got two more storage bin that is 50 centimeter depth because my closet is 50 centimeter depth, and you could pull them out. You know, I don't have anything in there yet, but they will be a great storage for like belt or tie or stuff that you just can't really hang. Like small item that, you know, you want to put in there, because if you don't put that in there, those space underneath are going to waste. You see over here there's still space over here, so essentially you could buy, or I could buy 5 more of those little bin and put them across, or I could put like a long giant bin underneath for, I don't know, storage undergarment and stuff like that. When it comes to color, there's a lot of different color variety that you could choose, like in terms of like hangers and bins and stuff. Since it's a small space and you want to keep the image of organized and clean, you want to try to just have all your storage stuff in the same color. And I personally just recommend either clear or white or even just light gray, because if you can see here, this one is a different storage bin from that, and those two are different. This one is different. All those hangers are kind of different, but because they are the same color, it gave people like the image that it is clean and organized, just not all over the place. If you have this one that's like pink and this one that's like blue, then it kind of looks messy. Next, I'm gonna teach you what to hang and what's not to hang. So for all my t-shirt and just shirt that long sleeve that I made out of cotton that are easy to fold, then I would fold them. So this drawer on top is mine. You could see that all the clothing folded neatly, and this part is long sleeve and this part is short sleeve. And you want to fold clothing in like this way. I guess I'll make another video specifically about different way of folding clothing because I don't want to cram everything into this video. But you want to organize your clothing kind of in, what was it called, like a horizontal way instead of like a vertical way, because this way it is very easy for you to see like the pattern on the clothing and what you want to wear. And if you just, you know, take one out, it won't really mess up with other clothing in the closet. And over here I have two drawers, again one for my husband and one for me, and to store undergarment. So you could find those kind of online and everything. So I session, you know, like one third of the session to kind of store, you know, like underwear, and then another 1/3 to store socks. Obviously I have too much underwear, so they kind of went over that way. And then I have some belts over here. So this one is additional one that I purchased that you could store like larger socks or like tie or belts and stuff like that. But I just find it much more helpful to kind of organize all the belts like this way. Those are for organizing like the electric wire. So you could let me show you. So those you could just kind of peel and re-glue themselves. And then I got like those bin for storing bras and stuff like that. So I got two of them since I have, I guess like one would store like 5 bras, but you could like, I guess, store 10 in them, but you don't want to like stock all of them together. That is so packed that when you take one out, you mess up with everything. I usually hang all my dresses up. So I made the mistake of not buying hangers that are non-slip. I thought they're non-slip, but when they arrive, I realized they're not. So that's a bad mistake. So make sure you buy non-slip hangers. So for all my dresses, I mean like all my skirt, what I do is I got, let me show you, it's really cool actually. I got those kind of skirt organization. So this one you could easily take out, see this one is this, and you could easily take out the clip and you could put it afterward. And it's really easy to match clothing because you could just take it out and you could stand in front of the mirror to see if the dress fitted you, and if it's not, you don't even need to take it out of the clip. Then you could just put it back and you could very easily take out another skirt and very easily put it back. So each store like 4 of them and you could rotate them. So cool. And then for the pants, like the short pants, I have a similar hangers, but it's designed for pants alone. Although you could kind of use the one for skirt for that as well, but I find this one more helpful. So that is what it looks like. It, like from the side, that's what it looks like. It holds 4 pants at once. Or it technically hold 5, but the one I come with only hold 4. And you just, it works kind of similar. Just kind of take it out like this. I usually just fold them in half and then hang it. And you can hang it like in both ways, so whatever way works for you. If you like this one over here, all you do is pinch it and then like bring it down, and then you have it. So that's all my tips for today on how to reorganize your clothing into a small closet from a big closet. Obviously, I find step 1 the most important, because you have, if you just keep everything, you will never be able to fit everything in the closet, no matter how great or amazing your organizing skill is. It just won't work out. So I hope it helps you, and I'm probably gonna make another video just on different method on folding clothing and maybe how to reorganize kind of small belts and stuff like that. If you find this video helpful, please press the like button below, and if you have any question, just leave them in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer. You guys have a nice day!